Hi and welcome to another video for Tarot October. Today's video is going to be another pick a card reading, and this one is for self-care. So for every Monday through Friday of the month of October and then the last full week of October, I'm uploading a video every single day about self-care, self-love, shadow work, getting a better understanding of the tarot, getting a better understanding of yourself through the tarot, all that kind of stuff. So today I'm going to be talking about self-care. I'm going to use this spread right here, and you can pick your deck from the ones that I'm showing you. So the first deck that you can pick is the one in my beautiful, I really love this tarot bag that I made. This is the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck. So that is the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck, pile number 1. For pile number 2, I have a deck that I haven't really worked with in a while, but this was my first tarot deck, the Modern Witch Tarot. So that is the Modern Witch Tarot for pile number 2. And then I have for pile number 3, the Tattoo Tarot deck. Let's open this one up. I don't have a bag for this one because I don't know, I really like the box that it comes in. So for pile number 3, I have the Tattoo Tarot, and the fronts look like this. So that is for pile number 1, 2, and 3. Please think about it for a little bit before picking your pile. I'm gonna talk about self-care for your reading. So yeah, pick your pile, and I'll meet you at your timestamp, which you can find in the description box below. Hi, pile number 1. This is your reading. You chose the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck. So the first card that I'm going to pick for you is a card that represents how you currently see yourself. So how do you see yourself right now? One card, please. Oh, I have the 8 of Discs. And the 8 of Discs is a card of not only hard work, so you definitely aren't afraid to work hard. You might have quite a bit going on. But what you can also see in this card is that sometimes it's a little bit of repetitive work. So you can see here, it's almost like a chain of making the exact same thing. So it could be that not only are you working hard, but it could be for some of you that you feel like you've been doing the same thing for a while now. You don't really feel like your happiest self, and maybe some of you are looking for ways to become your happiest self and to look at some ways that you can get happier doing what you do. I do think that you do see yourself as somebody who has talents. You do see that you have potential, you have a lot of skills and talent, so that is something that I do see about how you see yourself. Pile number 1. So now let's look at card number 2, the body. What does your body need to feel safe, healthy, supported, and nourished? So what can you do to take care of your physical body? What can you do to take care of your physical body? Oh, I have the Princess of Discs in reverse. The Princess of Discs is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles upright is a new opportunity coming in, or it's enthusiasm, growth, manifestation. And when it's in reverse, it can be about not taking the next step. So there might be something regarding the health of your body, or your body in general, maybe even the way that you look at your body, that there are some unfocused goals there. Maybe you are somebody who used to be very into exercising, and you're not anymore, or you're trying to get more into exercising, but you're kind of stagnant. You're kind of not really doing the things that you want to be doing. I think it's very important to say here that it's things you actually want to be doing, not things you think you should be doing because other people tell you to, or whatever it is. But try, and I almost want to say lower the boundaries, but how do I say that? Kind of go over the threshold and just try what it is that you want to try. Is there a certain way of eating that I don't like the word diet, but is there a certain way of eating that you are drawn to, that you are interested in, that you want to try out to get your body more healthy? Is there maybe just something that you need to change about your mindset that is more on body acceptance and not necessarily changing anything, but more about the way that you look at your body you're not really clear on, or that you're a little unfocused on? So let's see. For card number 3, we're going to look at the heart. What will soothe your heart and keep you open to giving and receiving love? So what will soothe your heart? How can you, I'm just going to look at it as how can you take care of your heart? How can you be open to receiving and giving love? And I do think that self-love is a very big part of this. So what can you do to soothe your heart? What can you do to soothe and take care of your heart? I have a lot of discs here. I have the King of Discs. It is in reverse. So the King of Discs is the King of Pentacles. It's about craving security, being strong, being generous, and being helpful overall. Having it be in reverse indicates some stubbornness, maybe, because the King of Pentacles is associated with the zodiac sign of Taurus. So we definitely have that stubbornness, that being intimidating, materialistic. How I would look at this regarding the heart, I do want to look at it in an upright, because it tells me that you are looking for ways to be a little bit more secure, whether that is in whatever part of your life it is. You're looking to be more secure. Because that will help you be more comfortable giving your heart to people. You don't just give your heart to people, or you don't just want to give your heart to people who just randomly come into your life, or who can't really provide anything that feels stable to you. You need somebody who you know can take care of you without you having them in your life to take care of you, because you can take care of yourself. You just like it when somebody else provides that for you as well. You like that security, and that is definitely what your heart needs, that security, and as well as generosity, but like shared generosity. So not one person giving everything to you, but you giving it to each other. So now for the 4th card, we're going to look at the mind. What will aid you in staying clear, focused, and calm? So in your thinking pattern, what can kind of calm down your mind? How can you calm down and take care of your mind? I have the card of Judgment. This is definitely one of my favorite cards in the tarot, because Judgment, the Judgment card is about evolution. It is about awakening, a discovery of some sort. So it is almost kind of ironic that the way that you'll find clarity is through clarity almost. There's gonna be, or you're gonna be working towards some sort of realization, or find a way to work on. Sometimes the Judgment card can be about your life purpose. Sometimes I also think life purpose is very, very woozy, kind of not really clear, and not everybody always has to make their job out of their life purpose, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't agree with that, but I do think that there's going to be this inner calling of something that you want to do, and that is going to give you a clearer mind. So basically, really figuring out what it is that you want to do is going to give you that mental clarity, and that is kind of complicated, because sometimes we feel like in order to figure out what it is that we want to do with our lives, what it is that we feel like we are called to do, in order to find that out, we need mental clarity, instead of getting mental clarity after we've figured it out. So there's gonna be, I'm gonna pull another card for you regarding this. What is it that you can do to find your, to kind of find your life purpose, to find your inner calling? What can you do? Let's see, what can you do to figure all of that out? I have the Ace of Cups. Trust your intuition, trust your emotions, trust your feelings. The Ace of Cups is about pure, intense water energy. So it's feelings, it's intuition, and definitely trusting that intuition. There might be somebody coming into your life, not necessarily a love relationship, but somebody who you feel very emotionally connected to, or maybe even spiritually connected to, that could help you figure that out. Some sort of mentor maybe even, or just a friend, a mutual, or something like that. So for the last card, we're going to look at the soul. So what will connect you with a sense of greater truth and purpose through this time? So that is kind of similar as what we already did, but I want to just look at how can you take care almost of your soul, your inner emotions is what I feel like your soul. It feels so, how do I say that, not tangible, but when I think of your soul, I think of your heart, your being, the person that you are deep inside, and your feelings, your dreams. So how can you take care of your inner soul? I have the Lover's card, deep connection, not just with other people, but a deep connection with yourself. Trying and making good decisions that align with your soul. So when it comes to whatever it is, your career, love, everyday decisions that you need to make them with your soul, make them with the person that you truly believe that you are, as well as the person that you just truly want to be. Sometimes we feel like the person that we want to be is not the person that we are right now, but that is something that we really want to work towards, because I personally really believe in growth. And I think that is something that you could really, that I definitely see for you in the cards regarding your soul, regarding nurturing, taking care of your soul. So yeah, that was the reading for you, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. This is definitely a different kind of spread than I usually do, but I really enjoyed doing it, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you want to book a personal one-on-one tarot reading with me, you can do so through the links in the description box below. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Hi, pile number 2, you chose the Modern Witch Tarot. So for the first card of the reading, we're gonna look at how you see yourself. Like what is it that you think about yourself? How do you see yourself right now? I have the Temperance card. I do think that you see yourself as being quite balanced. The Temperance card is definitely a card of balance, of healing. You see that you currently are in a place of healing. For some of you, it might be going very well already, and for some of you might be in the beginning stages of healing, which is why you were attracted to this reading about self-care, because that is something that is definitely very important to you. I think many of you are patient. Some of you might be very random Sagittarius, because the Temperance card is associated with the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. And some of you might recently become very enlightened about something new. So you've gotten new information, you've gotten a new thought pattern. Maybe some of you just entered the world of spirituality, and you're kind of getting acquainted with spirituality, and you're kind of growing in that, if that makes sense. So next I want to look at the body. What is it that you can do to nurture your body, to make sure it is healthy and that you feel great in your own skin? The most important part. So what can you do to nurture your body? Oh, I have the Three of Pentacles. Very interesting. The Three of Pentacles is definitely a card of collaboration, of teamwork, as you can tell here. Sometimes, so I think it's almost as if it says that you should work with your body, not against your body. Some of you might definitely have some body image issues. So some of you might not really look at your body in the way that it is, like, I don't want to say body dysmorphia, because that is definitely that's a very serious thing. But what I mean with that, by saying that, is that the way that you see your body might not necessarily be how your body is, and you need to work together to nurture your body. If you say you want to lose weight, then you should work with your body by finding out ways that you can naturally, easily almost lose the weight, instead of working against it and exercising a lot and exhausting your body, because you only have one body and you need to take care of it, and you're not going to take care of it by exhausting it. And that's not just to say that if you want to lose weight, don't exhaust your body, but also when it comes to your career, when your work, whatever it is, in relationships, don't exhaust your body, but really work with it and try to understand how certain things work in your body. I think that literally when you work together with your body, you're gonna find better ways to nurture it and to feel comfortable in your own skin, to feel happy with your own body. So now I want to look at the heart. What is it that you can do to kind of soothe your heart, to take care of your heart? Maybe some of you have had your heart broken recently. What is it that you can do to soothe your heart, to take care of your heart? And I do think that when it comes to the heart, you look at ways that the way that you love, the way that you give love and receive love, as well as how you love yourself. So how can you... Oh, sorry. My dog is in my lap and a card fell on top of him. I got the 9 of Swords. Some of you might definitely have had some heartache, some heartbreak. And the 9 of Swords is a card that indicates anxiety, worries. And anxiety is often used very intensely, like very like depression, anxiety. But anxiety can also be just worried and being very much overthinking. And the 9 of Swords wants you to, or encourages you to, find some sort of new perspective and find a way to heal yourself mentally. So for some of you, that might be going into therapy or finding a friend that you can talk to about this. But also letting go of the thing, trying to let go, because it's always easier said than done, right? But trying to let go of the things that worry you so much. What is it that worries you so much? What is it that you constantly keep overthinking? And try to let that go. Try to let go of the control, because I feel like a lot of anxiety can come from wanting to be in control. I know that was definitely the case for me. I know many friends who have struggled with anxiety, and it usually is about control, not being able to control something, and that is where the anxiety comes from. But I think when we are able to let go of the control, are able to be okay with, sometimes certain things you can't control, and I would rather work on the things that I know that I can control, because that's just, it has helped me and my mental health immensely to do that. If that is something that you definitely do not see happening for yourself, please find the appropriate help to help you do that. I love tarot, and I think tarot can come in handy and can give you some great advice and insights. But when it comes to your mental health and healing your mental health, I am a huge fan of therapy. So I do want to have said that. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee, and I want to look at the mind. I mean, we definitely already had some about the mind with the 9 of Swords, but I want to know what will aid you in staying. How can you keep a clear mind? How can you gain more mental clarity? How can you almost like get rid of the worries that we just saw in the 9 of Swords? How can you get a clearer mind? Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't want my dog to be in my lap, because I have this coffee table and I have his little blanket underneath the table, so he could sit there, but he wanted to be in my lap. So I'm just gonna shuffle sideways here so the cards don't fall on him. Oh, interesting. I have the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is definitely a card of, okay, if it will focus, a card of struggle. There is help here, but they're walking right past it, because they're kind of very much absorbed in their own misery and their own struggles. So when I think of the mind, how you can help your mind is definitely that mindset shift. I don't want to say that. Again, one of the keywords that come with this card is worry, and that is something that we see in the Knight of Swords as well. And what we already saw with the Temperance as your current energy, you are on a path of healing, and I think that that is amazing. I do think that you already know that you need to do some more work on healing, on growth, and you definitely have had that enlightenment, that epiphany, if you will, of knowing that you need to get better, and I feel like you are trying to find ways to get better, but you're not really there yet. You don't really know exactly how you want to make that happen. And with the Five of Pentacles, it's another card of that tells me that you are overcoming obstacles, that there might be some obstacles in your way that you are trying to overcome, but also some of the obstacles are self-made. Some of the obstacles you have made in your head, and it doesn't mean that it's not a valid obstacle, because those are sometimes the hardest to overcome. When it comes to the Five of Pentacles, I definitely see that there needs to be a mindset shift, and I think you definitely need some I definitely think you need some help with that, especially since we already had the Three of Pentacles working together. Sometimes there are things we cannot do alone, and that is okay. The most important thing is for you to heal, whether you do that by yourself or with the help of somebody else. The most important thing is for you to heal, and I think that is something that you really need to hear. Then we have the last card about your soul. And I said that for pile number 1, the soul is kind of this weird, not tangible thing. So how can you say how to soothe your soul? Well, I think of the soul as your inner being, your inner heart, your morals, just the person that you are. And I would love to see how you can soothe that soul, and how you can almost get it, especially after your reading, how we can get that more to the surface. I want to know that. Ooh, the Two of Swords. There might be a decision that you need to make. There's also something when it comes to that decision that you're not seeing. You need to go with, we have the sea, we have the moon. Go with your intuition, go with your gut, go with trust yourself. When it comes to decisions, trust your soul, trust the person who you are, trust your gut, your intuition. Another thing when it comes to the Two of Swords, not just about, it's decisions, weighing your options. Some of you might have kind of been avoiding this, whether it is the decision of whether or not to get help. Listen to your intuition, don't blind yourself, and really think about what is good for you, and really think about what you need to heal, because we have the Temperance card in the middle of your reading, and it's about healing, it's about growing, almost finding a purpose for yourself in this life. So pile number 2, this was your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. I would love to hear your thoughts on this reading in the comments down below. If you want to book a personal one-on-one tarot reading with me, you can do so through the links in the description box below. If you want to see more pick a card readings, definitely subscribe to this channel, because I do them all the time. Now I just want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Hi, pile number 3, you chose the Tattoo Tarot. Let's first look at, oh sorry, my dog is on my lap. I didn't intend for him to be there, but he crawled onto my lap, and there we go. So what is the current energy around you? How do you see yourself? What is it that you think of yourself? Oh, I have the Two of Coins. This usually is a card of having to get your priorities straight. It's trying to balance a lot of things. So you might have a lot of things going on. There might be a lot of hobbies, a lot of things in your life going on, whether it is career, relationships, friendship, family. You're trying to do it all. And from just this card alone, I can't really tell how that's working out for you. You know that better than I do. Sometimes the Two of Coins can indicate that you are doing too much, that there needs to be a little bit more planning involved in order to have it all work out for you. But next we're going to look at the body. What is it that you need to do to nurture your body? Let's see, what is it that you need to do to nurture your body? Ooh, I have temperance. There is some healing involved. Maybe some of you have gotten into an accident, or there's something else that you need to do some healing on when it comes to a physical level. It can also be that some of you recently, because the temperance card is also a card of enlightenment, it's a card of moderation. Some of you could do well by being adding a little bit more moderation in your lifestyle. I want to say, I don't like the word diet, because when it comes to your physical health, that it's more than just diet, it's more than just exercise, I think. So definitely look at that. There is that moderation, that you're not starving yourself, that you're not keeping to a very strict diet that is not feeding your body correctly. But also don't go the other way, where you constantly only eat junk food and your body is exhausted because it doesn't get the energy that it needs out of the food. As well as with exercise, definitely find that moderation, find that balance. Don't over exercise, don't sit on the couch 24/7, you know? Find that healthy balance that feels good to your body. And again, the temperance card is also a card of enlightenment. So there might be some of you who recently found out some ways that you really know how to take care of your body, and you've been feeling very inspired. If that is not the case for you yet, then I do feel like many of you will find that when it comes to your physical health and your body. Next, we're gonna look at the heart. When you look at the heart, it's about how you love, how you receive love, how you give love, as well as how you love yourself. So what is it that you can do to kind of take care of your heart? I have the 10 of Cups. For some of you, it could indicate your family. So spending more time with your family, but overall, or spending more time with people who you consider to be family. Find ways to really get that. Almost, for some of you, it might even be like a friend group that you are very close with, that you want to spend more time with, that can give you a lot of love. For some of you, it might even be that some of the people that you are currently very close with aren't really your family, and you need to really take a look at the people that you surround yourself with. I think that is generally the advice of the 10 of Cups here for you when it comes to the heart and the way that you love. I do feel like you have a lot of love to give. The 10 of Cups is the last one in the cup suit when it comes to the numbers. So we have all that emotion, all that love, all that love that you have to give. And I think you need to be mindful of who you give that love to. And do you give all of your 10 cups away to other people, or do you keep some cups to yourself that you can give to yourself? I think that is something that is very important when it comes to the 10 of Cups, that don't just give all your love away. Know who you give your love to, and reserve some for self-love. Next, I want to look at the mind. What is it that you can do to create more of a clear mind, to gain some mental clarity? It's about the way that you think. It's really that Mercury energy. So how can you keep a clear mind? I have the 5 of Coins. This is interesting. I also had the 5 of Coins, or the 5 of Pentacles, for the last reading. So I can be short and sweet about this right now. Mindset shift. Don't keep in that pessimistic energy. Don't keep yourself almost buried in negativity and negative energy, but try and overcome any obstacles that you have on the road. Some of the obstacles might be made in your mind, but because of the cards that I currently have on the table, I think that many of them are not necessarily self-made obstacles. I think that those are other obstacles that other people may have placed in your life, or yeah, that is definitely more what I'm feeling. It's things that you don't have the control over. And the advice that I gave pile number 2 is focus on what you do have control over. We have that Temperance card. We have the 2 of Coins, so there's a lot going on. Try to find the balance, try to find moderation, and try to just look at the things that you can control instead of the things that you cannot control. Now for the last card, I want to look at your soul. I see the soul as the person who you are deep inside, your morals, your true being. That is what I see your soul as. So how can you nurture or feed and take care of your soul? How can you do that? I have the Queen of Coins. One of the first things, especially in self-care readings, when it comes to the Queen of Coins or the Queen of Pentacles, it's knowing your worth. Know that, and I do feel like you are pretty career oriented. Some of you might be working parents, but you have a lot of things going on. You are an incredibly hard worker, but don't forget to see your own worth and to know that, you know what, you don't have to do all of the things. You don't have to spend all of your time doing things for other people. You can spend some time for yourself. You can reserve one of the cups for yourself and some time in the day, some time in the week to spend on yourself as well. And I think that that is something that you really need to nurture your soul. You can see here in the Queen of Coins, she is holding this diamond, and I almost feel here like this is your soul, and you need to take a hold of your soul and really protect it, as well as your heart and your body and your mind, everything that we talked about. I think self-care is going to be very important for you in the upcoming weeks. And yeah, I wish you all the best. And I think you definitely have a lot going on, but you also, I think you are a very strong person, a very loving, giving person. And I think you should be proud of that. So this is your reading pile number 3. I hope it resonated with you. I would love to hear in the comments down below how it resonated with you. If you want to book a personal one-on-one tarot reading with me, you can do so through the links in the description box below. And if you want to see more pick a card readings, I do them all the time, so definitely subscribe to this channel. I would love to have you here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.